Yeah, this is probably going to be spicy, especially if Dralii tries to play the way he did last game. I don't know if he will, but let's see. Okay, Dralii versus Shady, the rematch. Shady beat Dralii in Salt Mine Quals in a very, very salty match where Dralii was not happy with the way Shady was playing. A lot of kickoff goals, a lot of bumps, and just generally not the kind of goals that I guess Dralii had respect for. So he was pretty vocal about that. Didn't like the way that Shady played. But Shady is a very effective player. He was getting the job done. He did qualify for Stage 1 Assault Mine by beating Dralii, and since then Dralii has not had a chance in a competition to get his revenge. But I've heard news from my Twitch chat, thank you to you guys for informing me, that these guys played 1v1 recently on Dralii's stream. They were just playing ranked ones, and Dralii was streaming it. And Dralii was winning, so I think he was probably feeling pretty happy about that, maybe rubbing it in with some quick chat or something similar, text chat perhaps. And yeah, Shady reminded him that it was him who eliminated him from Salt Mine 3 quals. So Dralii called him out for a $100 1v1, which I don't think has happened. But now here we are in Madness 1v1, 20 minutes on the clock, and these two are locked in here against each other. Timeouts are available, of course. I'd love to see a timeout. We haven't seen any timeouts be used today. I'd love to see one be used for any reason, but especially if it's for trolling purposes. I'm also very curious to see if Dralii's going to try and dribble the ball back a lot. A strategy that he's previously been critical of, but now it seems to have taken as his own and taken it to the next level. Yeah, what you can expect to see from Shady, who's running with the name Shesh today, is very physical game, very solid flick game, very good 50-50s. It's a great ground game altogether. But he's got, you know, a little bit of an aerial game as well to mix in. When the stars align, he does go for aerial plays. When it lines up perfectly, he likes to do it. Whereas Dralii, you know, whether or not it's an easy takeoff, whether or not the first touch lines up exactly with what he wanted to do, he'll be very happy going to the air from pretty much any position. That is his strong spot in this matchup. Shady up by 1. We haven't seen any defensive possession shenanigans by Dralii just yet. I'd love to see Shady just circle around the ball here and dribble it back. That would be hilarious, but it looks like he's not going to do it. He is going to try and time his pop over the challenge. Unsuccessful there. Shady playing with 100 ping, by the way. Dralii just waiting for Shady to be done touching the ball before bumping him once, demoing him, and equalizing the game. He would love to get his revenge on the Saudi Arabian. Dralii making him watch the replay there as well. I've skipped that one. Dralii made him watch that. Oh, this is just fantastic. Shady with a chance to shoot this early, decides to instead play for the boost, which he loses the race to, and Dralii's away with the open net. He's overhit it, and it's gone up the back wall. Dralii outplays Shady's recovery, but has he got a shooting angle? No, he doesn't. Shady with plenty boost, back in control, lets the ball bounce. Oh, well played. Look at the spacing by Shady here. That was a bounce that could have been an air dribble, so obviously he didn't go for that. And when Dralii realized that he didn't go for the air dribble, he tried to pounce in on the next bounce, and Shady's just knocked it past him. It's perfect spacing on the play. Fake by Shady as well. Looking to cut in field and keep the attack alive. He's got more boost than Dralii might realize here, but still Dralii able to get the save over crossbar height. Shady off the wall. Oh, he's in two minds about what to do there. Lost control and maybe losing a goal at the other end. Never mind, he's back, and into the air goes Dralii. Stopped by Shady again. And we haven't seen any defensive dribbling from Dralii in this matchup. I think he is fully standard for this one. He does not want to lose to Shady again. Shady playing an extremely strong opening few minutes here. Can Dralii tie? Low takeoff. Pop shot on net, and it's in. This is a great play for you guys to try in your own games, whether you do start off with the shot that, you know, touch that's too low, or whether you're just following up from a flick or a pop forward. Double jump shots can be better than dodge shots in certain positions, particularly when the ball is falling towards you. You can get the shots off earlier by double jumping than you can by single jumping and then dodging into the ball. at a slightly lower height. And you don't really lose much power. If anything, you can send the ball rapidly into the net with double jumps, like Dralii did there. Never seen a channel with so many ads. Well, if you got ads there, that was probably just because you joined the stream. I don't think we got ads. Regular ads in that position. Oh, nice demo by Shady. He could shoot this first time, and he does. And he scores 4-4. Just looked like Dralii was about to keep control in the back corner. Had the save, had the boost pickup. He did not escape Shady's demo. Shady does seem to have a good read on Dralii for the most part. Something Grandma couldn't do in the last round. It's Dralii with a kickoff goal, 5-4. What a difference in play style in this game and the last. Let me look at Dralii specifically. I wonder, will we see Dralii dribble the ball back if he gets a significant lead in this match? Do you guys want to do a prediction on that? Or no, you've already got one, never mind. You've all predicted Dralii to win. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Let's just see. Visual prediction. One's in chat if you think Dralii's dribbling the ball back if he gets a 5-goal lead in this match. 5-goal lead. I think he will. I think right now he's trying to build a lead, but if he gets a big lead, I don't think he'll go for it on a 3-goal lead in this game, but if he can go up by 5, I think he might. Great flick by Shady, but an even better save by Dralii. Oh, it's the current poll. Dralii rat mode with lead. Fantastic. Yeah, personally, I see it. I'm predicting he does it at 5 goals. You guys can all put in chat right now what goal tally you think Dralii's going to do that at. He's got a great position for himself here. Not a lot of momentum for Shady, but honestly, Shady did quite well to get out of this unscathed and even turning it around on Dralii briefly. He's left his net open, and Dralii has hit the post. Well, a bit of a let off there for Shady. He's trying to break away down the other end, and he has done. We're back to a 1-goal difference. Dralii certainly could have gone up by 3 there. Delayed kickoff by Shady. Wave dash recovery by Dralii. It's a great shot by the aforementioned Shady, a little bit in front of the ball. He probably wanted that to be hugging the wall. Tries to half flip and turn this play around. Oh, he's missed it. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good for the Saudi Arabian player. There's no doubt Dralii's going to make him watch this. I want to draw your attention to the bottom right of the screen there. Dralii is watching the replay. That was not only me, it was also him. A great play to add to your own game if you haven't already. I'm sure you all have. You're all toxic, like me. Oh no, it's all falling apart. Shady has missed the boost, and Dralii with the quick chat. No problem, says Shady. But there's definitely going to be more where this game, where that came from, if Dralii can get a lead. Honestly, Dralii should call timeout. If he goes up by 5, he should call timeout. Like, if he really wants to rub this in, if that's what he's out to do today, if he's out to get revenge on Shady for having a 1-0 record against him in competitive 1v1, then that would be a good way to rub salt in the wound. He could go for a little pass off the back wall to himself here. Shady cuts it off though. Dralii into the air. This is even better for him. Now Shady's had less time to grab boost in the recovery. Wave dash shot saved. And actually a massive dunk by Shady that's gone in, and he responds with the censored quick chat as well. I like where this is going. We're only 6 minutes in, 14 and 5 seconds to go. And already we're starting to get a little bit of salt, a little bit of trash talk between these two. It's what we've all been hoping for. And Shady pops it over him. Oh no! Dralii's instigated it, but it's Shady who's starting to rise to the occasion. What a play as well to pop this over. Dralii from close range. Fake kickoff by Dralii. It's not worked out well. Shady scores again. If you have just tuned in and you're wondering why this is relevant, these two do have a bit of history of trash talk. Quite a lot, in fact. Dralii eliminated by Salt Mine 3 quals by Shady. A huge upset at the time, but now that we've seen Shady's continued success after the fact, it's not as crazy. Yeah, they've also, you know, been matching up on Dralii's stream in ranked ones as well, and Dralii had some choice words about Shady's gameplay there, telling him that he thinks that he's going to beat him the next time they play. Well, Dralii's ahead, and no quick chat that time. Just a goal, and then back to the kickoff. Will Shady also remain silent? It looks like he will. So for now, the quick chat spam has subsided as the players remain at 9 goals each, still tied. Dralii might want to be careful because it was him who opened the floodgates with the quick chat, and then as soon as he'd done it, Shady scored 3 times. Clearly not as affected by it as Dralii was hoping. It was after a big misplay by Shady as well, a couple of big misplays as well. But Dralii's back in front, still no more comments. It was a bit unlucky for Shady there that the inside of the post sent the ball in such a bad direction for him specifically. Delayed 50 by both players. Initially Dralii's ball, but Shady's dispossessed him. Shady very good at just keeping out plays in mind when he's in these positions. If Dralii dives, then Shady can outplay him. He can just flip into the ball, and then he's wave dashing under it again, having the ability to play the ball over Dralii if Dralii commits. Dralii's not committing though. Very passive defense for now. Half flip by Shady. Dralii's got to be careful as he grabs his back corner boost. He is. Remains alive in the play and shoots wide. Shady was outplayed there, and he's demoed as well. Dralii on the turnaround. Will he go for this quickly? No, he slows it down, and he'll go to try and outplay Shady again with an air dribble bump, which Shady has saved and perfectly knocked into the back corner. 40 or so boost to spare as well. That's a great defensive sequence by Shady on the respawn. Here comes Dralii again though. Fakes a half volley on the bounce. Shady keeping him at bay, but unable to really threaten any counter-attacks here. As Dralii now keeps the ball in defense. We haven't seen any of that defensive dribbling that we saw in the last round. Fake jump by Shady. Dralii up early here, and this time he will shield the ball on its way into the net. Shady trying to delay his save, but maybe delayed it a bit too much. Oh, Dralii said in his stream it wasn't a 100 USD wager, it was a $1,000. He tried to do a $1,000 wager with Shady. Really? I mean, Dralii definitely very confident in his abilities, very confident in this matchup, even though Shady got his number in Salt Mine quals the one time the two have matched up. Oh, what a 50 by Shady. And he can easily score as Dralii can do no more than slow the shot down for a brief moment. I'm sure I'm not the only one who is low-key disappointed by the diminishing quality of Salt, but I respect it. You know, maybe after a 20-minute hard-fought 1v1, these two will settle their differences and become friends. I doubt it, but we'll see. Dralii rapidly races down the middle of the pitch to set up this flick, and yeah, Shady wanted to grab that back corner boost, but he just didn't have any time. Chip Sharp thanks to the 22-month tier 1, and also the Gadman thanks to the 8-month prime. Instigate? I'm not going to instigate. That's harsh. I'm not going to do that. I think it will probably happen in one of two ways. If Shady is winning at all late in the game, I think we're a high chance we see some Salt. Or if Dralii's winning by a lot, I think there's a high chance we see some Salt. And he's starting to win by a lot more than he was earlier. That's a third. As Dralii air dribbles from deep over the top of the encroaching Shady. Shady was trying to get a challenge in early there. Yeah, it's all about the dribble back. That's what we're waiting for. I don't think he's going to do it on 3, but let's see. Shez787, thanks to the prime. Welcome to the channel. if you did miss the Dralii versus Grama series that happened before this, Dralii's strategy was essentially the entire series just to dribble the ball back into his corner for 20 minutes. All he did is dribble it back. For maybe not all of the game, but for most of the game. Whenever Grama overcommitted, he would decide whether or not to score an open net or just decline it and dribble the ball back again. So that's what we're watching out for here. It's why it's a talking point. I'd be very interested if Dralii does opt for that strategy against a dangerous opponent. Grama is a solid opponent, but I think Shady is more dangerous. He's a bit more physical, like I said earlier. And that's going to be another one for Dralii. 4-goal difference, and it's a good spree for Dralii as well. So he reads the touch of Shady there, easily intercepts it and plays it from distance into the net. Just inside halftime, we have the final score of Dralii's last round. This was the final score of Grama versus Dralii, Dralii being the player on 14. It shows you the different game plan that Dralii's brought to this series. Much more aggressive, much more quick with his possessions, at least when it comes to creating chances. Shady there trying to catch Dralii, going for boost in the back corner. Has not paid off. Dralii played the ball. Oh, he's botched the counter-attack though. Shady's back and now he's in a very strong position. That's a big flick to force Dralii into his goal. Shady can keep the pressure up here. Another quick recycle, but he has to go for the boost steal off the back of this. Not really able to create a scoring angle. And now he might. Pre-flip doesn't get it done, but the fake will. And we're back within 2. Dralii had to respect that one. Wasn't really sure if Shady was going to make contact. And yeah, it was an accidental fake. I'm sure he played for the shot with the pre-flip. Well, he didn't get enough speed on that one though. Dralii just bursts into the play and takes the ball away. It's a great first touch by Dralii. Oh, that's actually immaculate, isn't it? If he did that any softer, Shady would have caught up with it. If he hit it any harder, then he himself would not have had a scoring angle. So really, it was a perfect first touch by Dralii there. Dralii next to the ceiling. He actually touched the ceiling with that air dribble. Shady's going to stop him, and he's got a lot of boost left over. Should be scoring here. I think he's done it without too much time wasted. Shady still keeping this one very close, which does not bode well for the salt miners among you. But it does mean that we could have a very, very close game here. 15-14. Here comes Shady. And Dralii careless there, going for the back corner boost. I think he was most likely well aware that the shot could be coming in quickly. He's lost another kickoff here. Shady is starting to thrive from the center circle. 15 all. Dralii cannot stabilize, and even his own defensive touch there didn't lead to much. What a comeback by Shady. That did not take long at all. From 4 goals down to a tie game in extremely quick succession. Can Dralii retake the lead? He had the lead for most of this game. I think Shady should be okay in this position. Dralii can't really commit too much, and that's a good touch by Shady, putting the ball over Dralii, making it hard to control. This will be a lot easier for Dralii to control. Perfect first touch. The reset goes underneath Shady, who is stationed high, expecting a top shelf shot. And Dralii just places it under him. Actually, Shady is watching this replay, by the way. It looks like Dralii's figured out a way to stop that kickoff from going so far against him. He almost intentionally lost that one towards his back corner, but that's where his car was going, so it made sense. He still can't get rid of Shady, who's perfectly flicked it over him. 16 goals all. Shady just so efficient. And if you look at how easily Dralii was able to stop Grama in these kind of positions in the last game that he played this tournament, I think it shows you the level that Shady's at with these close quarters plays. These plays that can really be awkward at times, trying to get moving in the back corner. It's something Grama really struggled with. He couldn't do anything in Dralii's back corner. But Shady has had tons of success there. Both players actually scoring at ridiculous rates as Dralii fakes an air dribble. Last second bail out of it, and then another double jump shot into the ball and into the net. It's a very creative strategy to just air dribble low like this. Very non-committal, but still equally difficult to challenge when compared to higher air dribbles at times. Oh, what a flick by Shady. He's placed the rebound as well. The consistency of outplays for both players just seems to be getting better and better. Shady's not even close to being challenged on that flick. And he has had the better kickoffs for the past couple of minutes. This one does go Dralii's way though. Got options, waits a bit too long to really do anything with that ball. Shady's bumped Dralii away as well. Tries to turn aggressively on it. That could be an ill-advised play, and it will be as Dralii reads the inside of the post and scores an open net. That was a very, very risky turn there by Shady after trying to pass to himself off the sidewall. If you ever are trying to pass the ball to yourself off the sidewall or the back wall or the back corner wall in Rocket League, you need to be ready to move in that direction immediately, otherwise you're probably getting beaten to the ball. And let's see, that is, you know, kind of a rule at all ranks and all game modes, really. Oh, good cut by Dralii. He's not going to get the rebound. He completely surprised Shady with that turn. Shady tried for the demo, misses. Comes back into defense in time. And here he goes the other way. Shady with the delayed flick. Not too much power on that one. We're approaching a regulation Rocket League game. Just 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. Currently it's Dralii with the smallest lead. And it has been Dralii with the small lead for most of the game. Here comes Shady up high though with the reset. And the low 50. Dralii defends. It gets bumped away. He's got to be careful here because Shady is still lurking in the position. Dralii does well. That's a huge shot from distance. It's going to dip under the bar. And Dralii's up by 2. There was one overtime in this tournament. I think it was a qualifier. Timeout, says Shady, by the way. I just noticed that. So we're going to pause here for 2 minutes. Let me just time that myself. Smart move. I like that timeout. That's a good timeout by Shady. That makes sense. Okay, I'm unpausing here. Let's just get back into it. It is fine to change car, apparently, so that's what Shady's decided to do with his timeout. Very interesting. I mean, both players have a timeout, so you can, you know, have both players doing this. I mean, Dralii, I'm sure, could have left the lobby and done the same thing as well, but why would you when you're already having a good game in the other car? But yeah, I think I am in fact just losing my mind. Who played the Fennec earlier on? That's making me think, or who played the Octane earlier on? I'm trying to remember. It was Hyder, wasn't it? Hyder played the Octane. I think it was. I think Jarius played the Fennec, didn't he? Now I'm just going back through all the games I've watched today. Moxie was definitely Fennec. Karka was an Octane. I think Hyder was an Octane. I think Jarius was a Fennec. And then last game, I think both were Fennecs. Was Grandma a Fennec? See, we're testing our memory here, probably exposing our lack of memory in old age. But okay, that's timeout used for Shady. And coming back in, we've not seen an immediate goal for either player, so we're obviously in a pretty similar position as we were. Just a few seconds away from one regulation Rocket League 5 minutes. And there it is. So, entering the fourth quarter of the game, it's Shady with a 2-goal deficit against a player that you'd love to beat again, I'm sure. Probably more than anyone else in this tournament. The same is true for Dralii, who wants revenge. Coming off the timeout though, it's Shady who strikes first. And will he be able to keep up that kind of pressure? The Octane is an interesting switch. I mean, generally in Rocket League, Octane means more aggression, a little bit more mechanics, and that's something Dralii will need to be on the lookout for. Shady is going to try and play more aggressively. Would have been extremely aggressive to turn and challenge here, which he's decided not to do. Dralii Flicking it straight at the body of Shady, who keeps it in the back corner and counter-attacks. 19 all. Shady coming off the timeout. Has the game plan locked in. Dralii had tons of boost there. He just simply overextended. And it's Shady with the chance to go up for the first time in a long time. Has he had a lead at any point in this game? Forgive me for forgetting if he has, because it's been a long one, as have all of these. But if he has, it's only been by 1 goal. Dralii has led for the vast majority of it, if not the entire thing. Was it 2-1 or 1-0? I think, yeah, he might have had a lead right to the start. And since then, it's been all Dralii leads and ties. Shady looking like the more dangerous player. Oh, he's cut that one a bit too much, though. Dralii will punish him immediately. Shady opened up a gap between himself and the ball. It wasn't one that he could close before Dralii got there. And he does beat Shady to 20 goals in what has turned out to be a very high-scoring game. If we remain on this pace, we're going to have, I think, something like 57, 58 goals between them by the time all is said and done here. That's us up at 40. Actually, it won't be that much. What am I talking about? No. For some reason, when I was trying to calculate that in my head, I was imagining we still have 5 minutes left, but we don't. We have 3 minutes and 30 left. It's probably just going to be like 50 goals between them. Old man Saj. That's a great 50 by Dralii. If we are going to get 58 goals between them, they better get a move on. Make me sound like less of an idiot. Remember as well, we do still have a timeout available for Dralii if he wants one. Something tells me he won't, though. I think he's going to be quite happy to play this one out until the end. That is, of course, unless Shady really does go on a streak for an extended period of time. Dralii with a catch on the back wall. That was necessary control, but he's completely fumbled his wave dash landing. He's open for the demo now as well. Shady just playing ball, though. Dralii threatening to shoot, kind of forcing him into that. Now Dralii getting back into position to defend against an aerial play from Shady. Early reset on the play. Dralii's up early for this. Shady really couldn't get that much control before Dralii arrived to challenge him. Now Shady under pressure. Has to knock it into his own backboard. Dralii completely out of boost now. Shady pathing towards the mid. All the while threatening shots, but it's Dralii sneaking in a challenge. Open net, secured. 22-20 with just less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Jordan RL, thanks to the Prime, by the way. And Shez787, thanks to the Prime. This is the last game of the day. And it's a close one. Oh, what a save by Shady. Dralii, quick as ever to recover, but that was perfect save by the Saudi Arabian player to prevent that air dribble bump. Shady pinching it middle. Dralii's there to block. And even double tap it clear. This is a bit frustrating now for Shady, as Dralii does give us the first hint of it. Dribble back into his own corner. Shady's immediately cuts it off, and he wants the wall shot. It's on target, saved by Dralii. And he landed outside the net, which is crucial, so he can keep track of the ball and keep the next play under control as well. Fake challenge in reverse by Shady. Loops away from the demo, mishits his long shot. And he doesn't get a demo on Dralii either. This is dangerous for Shady. He's in a bit of trouble here, with only 12 boosts left. And Dralii lingering in the position, looking for an opening. Minute and 23 to go. Shady needs a goal soon, but we are not seeing too many here as Dralii slows the pace right down. And there it is. We've been wondering when it was going to happen. It happens with a 2-goal lead and just over a minute to go. Dralii dribbles the ball back for the first time in the game. And now Shady is forced to engage. No more waiting necessary for Dralii, though. He sees the opening and flicks it over him. It was only one dribble back and then immediately into attack. Now with a minute and 3 to go, it's Shady with it all to do. Dralii fully locked in here, trying to avenge his Salt Mine 3-qual loss. And he's got another great position for himself. High clear and some. Flip reset on the back of it. Double. And a save by Shady with a boost advantage. Good vision as he tracks where Dralii is. Shoots first time, probably hoping Dralii's pre-jumping. But Dralii was not. That means it's more Dralii control and defense as Shady struggles to find an opening. Dunk just about good enough, but not quite. Dralii too strong. And Shady is in a strong position, but he's just running out of time. Dralii on the counter, makes it 4, and he calls timeout. The BM timeout by Dralii. Remember, of course, Shady can forfeit at any point here. But that is going to be a timeout by Dralii to try and rub it in as much as possible. Shady's not leaving. He's actually going to try and use this to set up a comeback. Imagine. Surely not. 4 goals is so much. You know what would be really funny, actually, by Shady? I don't know if he'll do this. I think he is probably trying to play for the win. But if he waits until the timeout is over and then he forfeits, that would be... that would be hilarious. That'd probably be the best way to go, honestly. Just like, ready, says Dralii. Shady, you ready? He's in the NASCAR, of course. Why not? All right, here we go. We're unpausing. And let's see what Shady can do. Oh wait, that wasn't the best timer by me. Was that 2 seconds? As he scored immediately. Oh, he's in the post! Oh, no! Nice one, says Dralii. I mean, there is so much work to do. I don't think it was really possible. Wait, Dralii's terrible. Wait, Dralii sucks in this car. Maybe it's winnable. Hold on. If Dralii keeps botching kickoffs, hold on a second here. What's Dralii doing? Okay, can Shady get a kickoff goal? He does need a kickoff goal here. And he goes for the big win to the inside. It's actually such a huge win to the inside that it's taking a while to score, and Dralii gets back. Wow, Dralii was not... He says GG easy. He was not the strongest NASCAR player there at the end. Shady says salt mine lol. See ya in major, says Dralii. Oh my goodness. These guys, yeah. Didn't care about stage 1, buddy, and left the match. Salt mine lol is hilarious. See ya in salt mine 32 lol. Oh, no love lost between these two. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, they're just, I guess, not gonna move any closer to resolving their toxicity amongst each other. But fair play. That was an exciting game. 24-21 is definitely one of the more competitive scores that we've seen today. Let's take a look at that bracket and see where everybody's landed. We do have Dralii versus Moxie tomorrow. And Nas is still awaiting the winner of Dralii versus Nush to see who he's going to play. But yeah, that's it from me for today.